Okay, go ahead, start.
So, we just got here to the Delaware Water Gap, and now we're about to hike.
So I read this book called Wilderness Idiot, and it kind of inspired me to try an overnight backpacking trip, which I've never done, and Nina's brave enough to volunteer to go with me. So we're at the start of the Appalachian Trail in the New Jersey section at the Delaware Water Gap. We have overstuffed backpacks. I didn't think I took anything that was a luxury item, so to say, but well, there's a little thing of scotch there, but other than that, forgot my book, a couple other things. Nina, of course, didn't. She used her checklist properly. But anyway, we're at the bottom. Starts off pretty tough, a mile climb straight up. So we'll see how that goes. But our first destination is the Sunfish Pond, which is this beautiful glacial lake. So hopefully we see you there soon. So we're 0.65 into the 10 miles. 4 miles until our what's supposed to be our first real break at the Sunfish Pond. But I feel like I've done 1,000 deadlifts already with this 40-pound pack on mine. But Nina's blazing a trail, so she had to double back and find me where I stopped and rested. But she's all ready to go still.
Really?
I'm sweating like a banshee and hitting a lot more of the water than I originally thought. 0.65 in.
Almost
pretty though.
You
You can hear the creek, but it's gorgeous out here. I look forward to looking down on it and not up at it. So, getting into a little bit of a rhythm now. Busted out the trekking poles, but I think that's mostly psychological, or I don't know how to use them correctly, which is most likely the case. We've been just climbing and climbing, but going through a trail of just beautiful ferns. So the real through hikers have nicknames. I'm thinking of calling Nina the Machine, because I don't know how she does it, but she just keeps trucking along while I have to take breaks. So, how you doing, Nina?
Doing good.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. All right, I'm gonna focus on climbing, and we keep going. So I've come up with our trail nicknames. Way ahead, that's Nina. Way behind, that's me. Well, we're at near the top of the ridge, and should be at the pond soon. Okay, we reached Sunfish Pond, and we took a nice break here and had our breakfast. And most of the major climbing is done. We'll go ups and downs, but no 1,000-foot climb, steep climb anymore, we think. And we met some folks already, some with the full camping gear, and one thru hiker who got thrown off with all the COVID stuff, but he's still making a go for it. His name is, what was it, Greyhound? And he spoke in all thru hiker lingo. I was able to decipher some of it, but
We had to act like we knew it.
we had to act a little bit like we knew, but yeah. But I think he was on to us. So here we go. Next stop, we'll be on the ridge, and hopefully we should get some excellent views. So I keep saying we're through it with all the big climbs, and then we keep climbing. And climbing. So you can't go by the maps. And maps that it look like a little bit of a bump can really be a pretty challenging climb, especially when you have packs on.
And it's rocky.
And it's rocky, and it doesn't describe any of the terrain. Like we had this nice little, what looked like a nice little trail around Sunfish Pond. And I was practically on all fours. They were so full of boulders.
All rock.
All rock. And then we get to these viewpoints, which we think we're really going to enjoy, but it's so hot and there's no cover. So we just kind of run right through them and find the next wooded clearing to take a break. But this is a nice one. We're on top of the ridge. And it's very nice. But just a couple miles to go before we get to camp. And I'm not even going to say that's not that far to go, because you can't judge it by that. It's slow. Meeting awesome people. I guess when you're on the AT, it's very different than a day hike, because there's so many thru hikers. And even with COVID and the pandemic and stuff, people are still thru hiking. And when they see our packs on, they start up a conversation, and a lot of friendly people with all kinds of trail jargon we're learning. But that's been fun. It's a lot more social than I thought, even on our little hike. But we're gonna drink some water and get back to it, right?
Oh, it's me.
Going out the Delaware River.
Over there?
Yes. All right, let's keep going. Okay. So I thought I was gonna like vlog all this awesome stuff on the trail. I think I just stopped. I'm not exactly sure what time I stopped for what part, but my hands were full. I had the trekking poles. Not a single step of this was easy. It was just rocky all the way. Especially the last couple of miles were hard. And then getting to camp, of course it's uphill. We found a road and okay, we got the road. We just got to take the road to the campsite. It's uphill all the way. Then we check in, get our campsite, and of course, a tiny little hike to the campsite. And then as soon as I got here, I cramped up for about an hour while Nina checked the phone. So, but all that is said and done, and now we cooked our dinner. What are you eating, Nina?
I'm eating chicken fried rice, and it's actually very good. Chicken fried rice.
That does look really good, and I've got some chili mac going, which also looks like really good. So, I'm gonna enjoy our dinner, chill for a little bit. Which this has been a great part. Right since we got here, relaxed. I don't know if you can see the tent. We set up our tent. It's all ready, good to go. And we've had a really relaxing time. It's been a great evening. All right, so this might be the last check-in. I don't know. We'll see if we maybe do a little bit in the tent and see Nina reading her book since I forgot mine. Bye.
Hi. Well, we're in the tent, and the sun is down, and we're about to sleep.
I tried to start a fire, but I got too tired. Too tired to gather leaves and twigs. And Nina wasn't helping me.
I wasn't. I just wanted to sleep.
Oh, there's that tent. You can see. But it's very comfortable. You can see all the bugs crawling outside trying to get in, but it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it will.
I hope not. But anyway, we're exhausted.
Exhausted.
So I think we're just saying goodnight, right?
Yeah.
All right. See you in the morning. Recording. Good morning.
Morning.
Got our coffee, our sleeping pad, and sleeping bags were very comfortable. I had a little trouble falling asleep.
A little bit. Actually, I kind of fell asleep right away.
Yeah. But we heard the birds and things throughout the night, but it was nice sleeping out in nature. And now I'm waking up to coffee that we made. I made.
He made.
And ready to log our first 0 day.
Take a first 0.